Do you want this whip? Oh, okay. Wait. So I'm trying to get everybody on time. So it's 7:30 right now. So we said 7:15. Oh, okay. No, I think we said 7:15 because first of all, we run out of daylight. And also because it's about to be summertime and everybody's going to want to ride at this time. So I'm going to have to start scheduling everybody for 45 minutes each, you know. What I had been doing is sort of giving a 15-minute leeway where I would walk up, help untack, get the next rider tacked up. But everybody is pretty self-reliant at this point. So I want everybody to start, like, being a little more prompt. I'm just telling you this because my last two riders were also 10 minutes late. So it's not really you. Yeah, okay. Well, I think sunset is around 8:15, so it's going to start getting pretty dark in here. And I wouldn't mind going out, but there's people riding up there, or at least there were. And I always feel like they're trying to be polite and give me this space. So I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm here now, you know? I don't mind sharing the ring at all. I actually want people to start working together so that we can work on a bit of arena etiquette. But, you know, other disciplines have different ideas of what arena etiquette is. Yes, true. Yeah, very true. All right, so let's stretch him down. So before you stretch him down, get him really, really round. So one of my old trainers, she would say, get the horse so round that he wants to stretch down. Okay, and now he's pooping. Spring into action. Wait, right there. I got a nice ride on him earlier today. He's going to stay more in the stretch if you get more activity. You have to get more energy flowing over the top line. More, yeah, use your leg. Kick him harder, use your spur. There you go. That spur is going to help activate his abdominals. Yes. There, that's a better swing. Yes, and I like the low wide hands. Keep a little feel as he's stretching down. Just open the fingers. Yeah, now give. Now take a feel and ask him to stretch again. So that's where you gotta get a little quicker. So now when he's all the way down, are the reins, the buckle, on the withers? Okay, so this is what I want you to start doing. Slide your hands down the reins like this. That way you can keep the contact as he's stretching down. like that. Now slide your hand up the rein. Yep. Keep the feel. The trickiest part is you have to keep a feel as he comes up. That's the part he needs to feel, like when he's not in the right place, when he's coming up, the reins actually get tighter. When he's stretching down, the reins get a little bit looser. That's how you communicate to him, this is what I'm asking, this is what I want. Yep, slide your hand up the rein, and leg, vibrate both fingers. And now give. Gotta be quicker to give. So sometimes you're not opening the fingers, he goes down, and then he hits the end of the rein, he curls, and then he pops up. So we want him stretching all the way down with the nose out, seeking the contact. That's where your leg comes in. You have to have enough energy that's flowing over his back. Yeah, there you go. Better. Yes, keep the contact. Yeah, exactly. When he comes up, go low and wide. Jump your hand up the reins. And now give. Leg. Yes. Keep a feel, but it's a feel where your hand's pushing towards the bit. You're pushing towards the bit. Vibrate the reins. Leg. Now push. Leg. I think we had a fly go up the nose at the wrong moment. Yeah, so when he pops up, no. Give. There you go. And swing. Reins loose. Yep. Now reins tight. Leg, vibrate both fingers. And now give. Leg. Yeah, keep the contact. Keep the feel down there. Keep it. Now shorten the reins. Quickly. Now give. Yeah, you got to be adjustable. There you go. And leg and swing. And leg and swing. Good. Let's change direction. Yeah, feel his mouth, vibrate, and leg, give. Good, it's getting better. Yes, leg. Come on, that's where we need, yes, that quality of his walk just changed there for a second. That's what I want to see. I want to see that swing over his whole entire top line, over his whole back. He was just distracted, that's the first thing that's going to go with these guys. They're always going to get tight in their back and pop their head up. That's like their comfort zone. So that's why I emphasize stretching so much, because we want to create a new comfort zone. Stay. Lay down. Exactly. You should feel more comfortable for him to stretch out. You should feel, it feels so good to stretch the top line. Also, next, I should have given you a little bit longer workout just for walking around. But it takes 10 times to show your whole before you really figure out what the right zone up is, what your method is for getting your horse in the show now, or even home, and still great experience for him. That's also part of it is he's got ADHD, so we have to train his brain to just listen to his rider. So when I was riding him today, Clara was dragging in here, so I rode him in the retention pond. And it was very distracting for him to hear the noise of the tractor and to see the tractor drive by. But he did a really good job of paying attention. And I could tell he wanted to be nervous. But what I want him to start nothing to be nervous about. Give me a second, Loki. Yeah, now work on the right flexion. Sink down into your right hip. So this direction, you have to sort of open the outside rein a little bit away from his neck to bring the shoulders left, and then ride him like crazy off the right leg. Similar to Tucci. All right, now you're gonna go ahead and pick him up, but I want you to keep that feeling like he wants to stretch down. So from time to time today, we're gonna just let him stretch just to check, do we have the top line, right? If we don't have the top line and you give the rein, what's he gonna do? He's gonna pop his head up. Yep, sink down into that right thigh. Yeah, and now push his rib cage over with your right knee. Yep, your right leg, your right knee. Good. Yeah, pretty. Very good. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Don't let him fall in after that corner. You had him really well positioned off your right leg and then you let him out of it. Keep him positioned. Think shoulder forward. Okay, it's looking good. All right, let's go ahead and trot on. Beautiful. More forward. Also, you know, I did watch your video, and one thing that could have been a little better was a little steadier connection, right? So the steadier connection is going to help that horse to soften over his back. He's got to have something to balance on. Push him off the right leg. Open the left rein, a little bit away from the neck, and ride him into it with the right leg. Yep. But bring the shoulders a little bit in front of that inside hind leg. So what we're talking about is the horse's alignment, his body alignment. Yes. And more forward. Yeah, you're not using enough leg. More forward. More forward. There you go. Keep the contact. Yeah, ride him forward into the contact. Super. Yes. And really get him around. Lower the base of the neck. Exactly. So sometimes with these guys, we have to put them in positions that are not show ring positions with the pole as the highest point, especially when he's dropping the back underneath the saddle. Right? What's more important, the pole up or the back up? Yeah, the back. There you go. Yes. So when we say ride the horse from the back to the front, this is what I mean. I'm talking about three different, there's actually like lots of different parts of the horse, but we have the hind end, right? We got to engage the hind end. Then we got the back. We can't get the back until we engage the hind end. We got to get that back to lift. Okay, then we have the horse's neck, which we can put almost anywhere we want. And then we have the pole. All right, so pole at the highest point, that's sort of like the icing on the cake. The nose out, that's the last 3%. That's the last 3% of what we're doing here. Yes. We got to get the base of his neck consistently a little bit lower. Yeah, like that. You're heading in the right direction. Yes, so that he can lift up and swing. That's it, Liz. Now take a circle down at C and test, is this connection correct? Can I just, so vibrate a little left, vibrate a little right, and then open the fingers. He should chew the reins out. Give, give, give. Yeah, you weren't quick enough to give. There you go, give. Keep the contact and give. Yes. These are the small adjustments that you need to make all the time. But when your reins are long, they're big adjustments. You got to be quicker. Yeah, you didn't get out of his way. All right. Good. Yep, keep those fingers closed. A lot of times I see you alternating between holding the rein under your pinky and between your ring finger and your pinky. So keep it between your ring finger and your pinky. That's you're holding it under, that's better. That's better. Yes. Yes, gorgeous. Take this trot across the diagonal. Don't change a thing. Yep, we changed something. What did you change? Okay. Yes, keep playing and give like you want to stretch him down, but you catch him on the outside rein. Yeah, good. Beautiful. Lower the base of the neck like a half an inch. Yes. There you go. So even those adjustments can be small. If you're doing those adjustments all the time, they can be small little adjustments. Like how about we just put the neck like a half an inch down? As long as you feel that he comes up under the saddle, that's low enough. Yes, this is looking much better. Much better. Don't pull back on your left rein. Keep your right rein. Yep, not enough leg, more forward. Right hand back and down, left hand up and forward. Yes. Yes. Gorgeous. Now take a circle down there and see. Do we have the contact correct? You're not quick enough to give. Give. Get out of there. So just open the fingers and let him chew the reins out. And then when he's at the maximum stretch, then you close the hand. If he pops up, quickly shorten the reins. Yep, low wide hands help. When he pops up, low wide hands, jump your hands up the reins, and then as he stretches down, give. Get that nose out. Get that. You see how he's curling? He's biting his chest. So your fingers aren't open enough. You just have to open the fingers. So you can keep a little feel as he's chewing the reins out. Depending on, it depends on your horse, really, how much feel. Some horses, you kind of need to supple them all the way down. Does that make sense? Think about suppling him all the way down, but keep giving, letting him chew the reins out. So it's a little more consistent as he's stretching down. Because right now he's going to stretch down and either he's hitting the rein and curling or he's going down there and not finding anything. All right, pick him back up. Now keep that feel like you want to stretch him down, but now you're going to limit him on the outside rein. Leg. Yeah, he's got to go more forward. Into the right rein. That's it. Exactly. Now, if you do your play and give, and he curls, then your reins are too long. All right, go down to C and let him walk. Right elbow. Good. Okay, good. How'd that feel? Good. Looks really good. So now what we have is a horse that's more connected over the back. So now we start to use our half halts to half halt him onto the hind end and then send him forward again. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Good. There's oh, there's always such a big topic. Yes. Yeah, it's all from your core. The more you ride from your core, the less you need your hands and your legs. The hands and legs are auxiliary, right? The horse should just be operating within our set of boundaries. Okay? So if we're going along with the horse, then all of a sudden we're like, oh, I'm not going with you. Right? He should respond to that. If not, that's when you have to do something a little bit more. I've heard, and there's all sorts of different half halts. It's adjustable based on your horse. It's adjustable based on what's happening in the moment. I've heard one trainer just say a half halt can be anything that makes your horse think you're going to do down transition. So he thinks we're going to do down transition, so he rocks himself onto the hind end. And then we say, no, actually, just keep going. So then you rock him onto the hind end, support him in the front, right? You have to support the horse in the front so that he starts to lift when you ride the hind legs under. So the half halt's not just slowing the horse down, it's rocking the horse onto the hind end. But also, there's a moment where you want to think, okay, if we're getting really technical here, which you know we love to do. Yeah, so if we're getting really technical, you're going to half halt the moment the outside hind leg's on the ground. Okay, so why do we do that? We half halt so that instead of that hind leg pushing off the ground, for a moment it stays grounded a little longer, the joints in the hind leg bend, right? Then the inside hind leg can engage. So that's why we half halt the outside rein, to talk to the outside hind leg.
So that's what that shows us for. It's essentially the wrong diagonal is where you come.
Correct. Yeah. So you can always, I am a big fan of posting in the wrong diagonal so that you can really be effective in your half halt, right? That's all the time you need. That moment you're in the saddle, half halt, and then forward again. You can half halt every stride. Half halt, as long as you have the energy. Half halt, soften. Half halt, soften. That's how we get a passage. Where every step we're asking that horse, engage, engage, engage. Sink down onto those joints of your hind leg. Uh-huh. Exactly. Good. Yeah. Good job. Yeah, good job. Yes. Right. Yeah. So you've got to be ready with that lower leg. So he doesn't take a lot of leg to keep him going. He takes a lot of leg to shape him. So you have to be ready though. You know, if you need a little bit more energy, get him in front of your leg and then half halt again. Do you need any water? Okay, it's actually pretty cool out, 75. All right, good job. All right, let's pick him up. So don't just shorten the reins. Swing, swing. Activate the hind end. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. So why don't we do that? We'll get him going nice and forward. Let's just post on the wrong diagonal so that we can really get the timing for that half halt. Just work on our half halts today. First, get him forward, get him connected. Yeah. Shorten the reins. Yes. Forward, more forward. So the reason we want to start with him going forward first is because two things. Well, there's two things the hind legs can do. Push off or carry, or sit and carry. So first they have to be pushing off evenly before we can ask them to carry evenly. Yeah, so feel those hind legs in your hand. Yep, and shorten the reins so you don't have to pull back. Okay. And half halt. And forward again. Yeah, he came up in the front. Keep riding the base of the neck down a little bit. Yeah. And half halt. And forward again. Good. Yeah. So you just have to be careful with him. You don't use too much of your seat in a heavy weight, because that's going to push the back down. We need the back to stay up in those half halts. So I really think you're going with him, you're going with him, you're going with him. And now you're not going with him. Hug your elbows in, engage your core, bring your shoulders back. Yep, and then forward again. Yeah, and if he slows down in the tempo, that's okay as long as he stays active. This frame's beautiful. If you had this frame in the show, you would have got like a 75. Now walk your hand up the left rein and then quit pulling back on it. Yeah, use your right rein. You don't want to block the left hind with your left rein pulling back. Exactly. Yeah, don't pull him up either when he does that. Use your leg. That's a sign that you don't have him on the hind end. And half halt. And forward again. Yes, good. So don't give so much when you send him forward. I think that's what's happening. You're giving a little too much. He's thinking you want him to stretch down. So just give on the inside rein. Keep the outside rein. Half halt. Your left rein's too long, you're pulling back on it. Yeah, like that. Let him stretch the neck out. That's good. Let him stretch the neck out. Yeah, not down. Use your half halts before your corner and then ride him forward through the corner. Yes. And half halt again. And forward again. Keep the outside rein. Yeah, you totally gave away your outside rein there. How's he supposed to know where you want him to go? That's why he's looking down somewhere. He's like, well, she's gone. Maybe she wants me to stretch down. And then he hits the end of the rein and he curls. Does that make sense? Beautiful. Half halt and forward again. Yes, and half halt again. And forward. You can allow the tempo to slow down between half halts as long as he stays active. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. Let's go across the diagonal. Take this trot around the ring the other way. Don't let him dive down. If he's diving down, he's not using his hind end. Yeah, you can from time to time check, does he want to reach down? Can I lower the base of the neck a half an inch? Good. Fingers closed. Right leg to left rein, half halt, and forward again. Keep the left rein. Push him over. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Yeah, you're not using enough right leg if he's not filling out the left rein. Again, take that left rein just a hair away from his neck and ride him into it. Stretch down on that right side. Try to get a little flexion to the inside. But the flexion, again, is sort of the icing on the cake. We need the horse straight in the body first. And then we'll get him looking a little bit more to the right. Yep. Good. Yep, good. Fingers closed, support him. Half halt and forward. Yep, don't let him, he's dropping his back in your half halts. Yep, so maybe check and lower the base of the neck here before your half halt. That way the half halt goes all the way through the horse. Yep, lower the neck and half halt and forward. Good. Yep, half halt, lower the neck and forward. Into the contact. Yep, good. All right, do you need a walk break? All right. Do you need some water? Okay.
And I noticed it happen again when I did it, so. Yeah, so you got a leg heel off your new inside leg. Okay, which way are we going?
That doesn't matter. Take a little walk right there.
He's like, okay. He's not a lesson pony. He's not going to turn into a lesson pony. He's too nice. Why? What else would they do with him? I don't know, but.
They're very happy with him.
Oh, good.
He's not a jumper. He's never going to be a jumper. So they're not planning on jumping. He is only for use in the dressage program. Yeah, that was never a question. Windsor was going to start riding him, but then she decided jumping was better. I mean, she already had decided that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're very fortunate that they have such quality horses for us to use in the dressage program. All right, let's work on some sitting trot. You'll have to be able to sit his trot before you are going to be able to canter him. I always like to give my riders little goals like that. Yep. He has a powerful canter. right, so if you want, it's probably best if you just come on the middle circle. That way I can see you. And a little bit of turning all the time definitely helps. So really sink down into your right side. Yeah, he's got trouble bending this way. Right leg, right leg, right leg. So yeah, there you go. You brought your weight to the right and then he fell in. So you got to ride that hind leg, give him a little tickle with the whip. I mean it when I use my right leg. Yeah, I mean it. Move the hind legs, Mr. Wiggles. There you go. Yeah, keep him nice and round. Is this your new bra? Good. Keep that weight on your right side. Right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg. Ride every stride. Right leg, right leg. Yeah, he's not bent right yet, so you got to keep using your right leg. If he's not filling out your left rein, he is not bent right. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Right leg, right leg. Right leg, tickle, tickle. Mom, use that right hind leg, Armin. We mean it. We mean it. We mean it. Yeah, there you go. You want to use so much right leg that you have to half out your left rein. Then you're like, oh, that was more than I wanted. Thank you. Now I have extra energy. That's what you want to do. You just want to sit up there and manage the energy. You don't want to have to nag him all the time. Get him in front of your leg. Yeah, he'll take you seriously if you mean it. Good. Now think about up, 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 up. Bring him with you. Open through the thigh and knee. Step into your pinky toe. Good. All right. And walk. Good. Let's change direction. Yeah, look really good. Yep, looks really good. One more week and we'll try the CANTER. Yeah, you're doing awesome, Liz. What was the mental block? Yeah, so what I want you to think about sitting into the horse, kind of blanket him with your aids, right? And then
Open the thighs and kind of let him come up.
yeah, let him come up under your seat bones. And then a lot of people think down, 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 down. Well, I like to think up, 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 because then you're bringing that horse with you. In that moment where you're getting suspension, that's your moment to really ride. So you kind of, I'm not saying you want to just support him with your thigh and knee. That's when you kind of close your leg to pick him up with you. And then as you are in the downbeat, then you're just like, and you like pick him up and then relax. Pick him up and then relax. All right, now into the right rein. Got a little rein coming. Good, so sit into the horse. Don't pull down on your left rein. Use the right side of your body to turn him. Fingers closed. Good. And up, 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 up. Yes! Did you feel that? That was beautiful. There you were shaping his trot. You got a little bit more cadence. You got a little bit more expression. And up, 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 up. Yes, Liz. Up, 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 up. Good. Exactly. He's even coming up in the frame a little bit. That's what we want him to do. We want him to come up without dropping the back. Beautiful, Liz. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Good riding. Keep your right elbow. Your right elbow. Next time, I'm going to bring the ball and I'm going to put it under your right elbow. Don't let me forget. This is good. This is good. And cadence. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ride every stride. Up, 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 up. That's right. Don't forget your half halts. And half halt. And then forward again. Up. Yes! Oh my God! So that would have been a good moment to shorten your reins and support him in that up frame. You got to get quicker about that. When you have a good moment, you go, okay, how can I support my horse in this moment? Yes, beautiful. Good riding. Okay, let him walk. All right. Okay, give him a big pat, and then we'll just end with a little stretchy trot. So it's always good to stretch your horse out, especially after a lot of sitting trot. That way he can loosen up through his top line again. Good. Exactly. Yes, exactly. So a lot of times if you're trying to not put your weight on the horse's back, you're creating tension somewhere. You know, you're pushing down into your stirrups too much. You're popping yourself up out of the saddle. That doesn't help the horse either, right? You want him to carry you. Oh yeah, no, not gripping with the thigh. That's again, if you're gripping with the thigh knee, then you're a clothespin. You're popping yourself out of the saddle. You want to ride into the horse. Sit into the horse. All right, it's really pretty out here right now. And your video looks like broad daylight, even though it's super dark in here. It's so dark we can't see the poop anymore. Give, low, yeah, there you go, low, wide hands. Yes, give, that's it, keep the low and wide, yeah, as he comes up, that's when you widen your hands. And now bring them together, and now widen. And now give them together, yes, and now widen them. You got to keep the contact as he comes up, that's the hard part. Yep, you're getting it. Exactly. That's the key right there. Yes. Exactly. You're doing so good with this. Love it. Love it. Beautiful. That's it right there. My God, it's gorgeous. Okay. Exhale and walk. What a good boy. What a good boy. Don't let him go to the gate though. That's lesson pony behavior. Of course he gets better every time you ride him. That's amazing. He is a good student as well, so are you.